Coming up next is the tip of the week. Stay tuned for tips, tricks and more about Android.
And now we move on to our final segment for this week, which is Tip of the Week. And Fee is going to show you what the emergency alert sounded like in the wild when it went off on the 23rd of April.
On 3 phones. The Android phone is to the left, and the iPhone is to the right. And it'll be interesting to see if they go off at the same time, and do they react in the same way, and what happens.
14:59.
Ooh!
100%.
And my other phone's gone.
This is a test of emergency alerts, a new UK government service that will warn you if there's a life-threatening emergency nearby. In a real emergency, follow the instructions in the alert to keep yourself and others safe. Visit .alerts for more. OK button.
That was my Galaxy S9, and now it's my Galaxy S20 FE.
OK button. This is a test of emergency alerts, a new UK government service that will warn you if there's a life-threatening emergency nearby.
Screen turned off.
In an emergency, follow the instructions in the alert to keep yourself and others safe. Visit Alerts for more. OK button. Device locked. Use fingerprint or swipe with 2 fingers to unlock. Lock screen. Use
That's
fingerprint or
interesting,
swipe
my
with 2
iPhone
fingers to
hasn't
unlock.
gone off yet. So my 2 Androids have. I didn't think my S9 would go off because it's
Screen off. Ringer silent.
well, there we go, the ringer was on silent on my... Oh, here we go.
6 notifications.
That's very loud.
Reminders 1 hour ago. Reminders group vertical scroll. Emergency alerts. Now, severe alert. This is a test of emergency alerts, a new UK government service that will warn you if there's a life-threatening emergency nearby. In a real emergency, follow the instructions in the alert to keep yourself and others safe. Visit gov.uk/alerts for more information. This notification centre.
I wonder
Clear. Notifications.
if you
emergency
can...
alerts. Now, severe alert.
If I tap
This is
on it, what
emergency
happens?
alert. Now, severe alert. This is a test of emergency alerts, a new UK government service that remind emergency alert. Notification sent. Clear. News grouped 1 hour ago.
If I go into emergency alerts now on my... That was my iPhone. If I go into it on my S20, if I want to look at that website, say if it was a real emergency...
Device lock 1501. Use fingerprint or swipe with 2 fingers. Device unlocked. Home. Hi to 1 notification. In page. Google. Home. Button. Out of pager. Window navigate. Update web. Home. Button. Google.
Open settings.
Opening settings. Search setting. Fiona protect your connection. Connect with more than just. Set notification. Wallpaper. Themes. Home screen. Lock screen. Security and location. Look. Safety and account. Safety and emergency. Safety and search settings. Medical. Emergency contacts. Emergency SOS. On. Emergency sharing. For earthquake alerts. Silence notifications while. Emergency location service. 7 of 9. Wireless emergency alerts. 8 of 9. Emergency alerts. Allow alerts. Heading. Extreme alerts. Extreme threats to life and property. On. Severe alerts. Severe threats to life and property. On. Emergency alert history. Alert preferences. Heading. Emergency alert. Emergency alerts. Emergency alert history. Out of list. Navigate up. More options. Severe alert. The 23rd of April. 14:59. This is a test of emergency alerts, a new UK government service that will warn you if there's a life-threatening emergency nearby. In a real emergency, follow the instructions in the alert to keep yourself and others safe. Visit gov.alerts for more information. This is a test. You do not need to take any action. In list.
If I
Severe
tap
alert.
it...
This is a test. OK. Button. This is a test of emergency. OK. More options. Severe alert. More options. Pop-up window. Delete. Settings. Delete broadcast. Settings. Back. More options.
Yeah, there
Button.
doesn't seem to be a way of clicking the website.
Severe alert. The 23rd of April. 14:59.
Maybe...
This is a test of emergency alerts. A new UK government.
If I go into the
Talkback menu.
talkback...
Copy last spoken phrase. Spoken language. Screen search. Show screen. Voice commands. Talkback settings. Text to speech settings. Describe image. Cancel. But describe text. Talk voice show screen search. Spoken language. Copy last spoken. Read from next item. Talkback menu.
No, there's no
Read
way
for
to
copy,
open the
screen,
link.
Voice talk text describe cancel. Talkback menu. Read for copy spoke screen shows voice talk text describe cancel button out of list. Emergency alert. Severe alert. The 20th. Paragraphs. Headings. Controls. Links.
And even with
Next link.
links on the talkback thing.
No previous link.
No, there's no way of doing that.
Emergency alert history.
So that's not very good. I suppose you just have to hope that the alert website was easy to remember then, but that's not
Window
very-
information bar.
that's not very good, is it?
Status bar.
This is the iPhone now.
Notification center. Emergency alerts. 4 minutes ago. Severe alert.
See if I can
Emergency alerts.
click the link on the iPhone.
Vertical scroll bar. Emergency alerts. 4 minutes ago. More. Clear. Activate. More. Activate. More. Setting. Dismiss context menu. Settings. Button. Dismiss context menu. Emergency alerts. 4 minutes. More. Activate. Default. Emergency alerts. 4. Notification center. Clear. News. Grouped. 2 hours ago. Apple only installed.
No, you can't click the link. Well, that's a bit stupid, isn't it?
Free phone Fee.
Yep.
Did you like it, Fee? Was it nice on 3 phones?
Well, they all went off at slightly different times. And one of my phones is on the 3 network, and they were saying on the news afterwards, oh, people on the 3 network didn't get their emergency alerts. And I thought, well, I did. But I think quite a few didn't. It was a bit of a flop of a test because there were quite a few people who, should have got the alerts and didn't, which suggests that if there was a real emergency, then like loads of people wouldn't even know. And it was a bit confusing because it didn't really. I mean, maybe they're color coded if you can see, but there was extreme alerts and severe alerts because I looked in the settings as well on the demo and showed that you couldn't click the link that they gave you in the message, which was a bit stupid. And I actually showed that it was the case on Android and Apple phones because I had an Apple phone handy, so I did a little comparison. And I thought, well, that's not very good if you can't click the link, because if you needed to look at a website for instructions, yeah, hopefully they do better next time. But it was a bit confusing because what's the difference between severe and extreme? I suppose extreme is worse, but it doesn't tell you anything like that in the settings. Because I think
Extreme is worse. The other thing as well is that some countries, I don't know if we do, but they have a 3rd level of alert that isn't in settings and you can't turn off. In the US,
Ooh.
it's called presidential. I'm
Oh.
not sure what it's called anywhere else. So there's a 3rd level that you can't actually disable.
what? So
which
if
is fun.
certain presidents get elected and they're really scary, the emergency alert goes on.
I don't think that's quite how it works. Some countries let you turn off that 3rd level. When you tried to activate the link, did you try and use the talkback menu to see
Yeah,
things?
that didn't work either.
Didn't work. No.
No, so that was annoying.
Yeah.
And I did actually try that and record it in the demo so that you can all hear me doing it.